Hey guys, here is a NuTone Hug the Ceiling 42-inch Hugger ceiling fan. It's not a mouthful. This one is from October of 1991, and it was a free gift from WeFire88. I believe he said these came out, there were 3 of these that came out of a house that all ended up in a dumpster, and he saved all of them, and somehow this globe is intact. I will say this, the globe is very gaudy and does not fit the fan very well. But, he said it gives him Waffle House vibes, and I can totally see that. So, let's get it going on low here. Oh, come on, camera, focus. So I'm a sucker for NuTone fans. I like them. There are cheaper fans, but they definitely have some unique designs. My favorite, of course, being the NuTone Pro line and my 36-inch Slim line, which I probably want to rehang at some point. So, yeah, as I was saying earlier, there were 3 of these in a house, all of them exactly like this one. Thrown in a dumpster, I believe, because it was remodeled or torn down, something like that. So I had to go out and find screws for it. Wasn't very easy, but I managed to find something that works. It's not 100% perfect, but this isn't like a permanent install, so it'll be fine. So on low, I'm feeling a decent breeze from it, which is not something you can usually say about Hugger fans. It actually spreads the air nicely. I was gonna add pull chains to it, but then I didn't bother. I kind of like how it looks. I like seeing the globe unobstructed by the pull chains. So the fan does have some slight bearing noise, but you really won't be able to hear it until it's on high. And speaking of, here is high. For a 42-inch Hugger, it is definitely better than a Hampton Bay Littleton. Got a little tap there from the pull chain on the light kit. So the breeze from it, I mean, it's not very strong, but it does a good job for what it is. It does a great job spreading the air and giving you a good enough breeze without overwhelming you or making you chilly. Honestly, if not for that tapping, I would totally put this in my bedroom. This would be a good bedroom fan. I'm a pretty light sleeper, though, so I need to have a pretty quiet room or have a fan going, so it kind of drowns out other noises. All right, let's see here. What is that chain? There we go. Switch to wide angle shot for this. It's already getting loose. That's great. Whoops. Yeah. Get back here so you can see the spin down a little better. I was about to brag how good my phone is, but of course, the focusing on it could be better. As with most fans I collect, usually I haven't seen any of these fans in my life until I've started collecting. That is, and this NuTone is no exception. Like many fans, if I've seen it in real life, I would have forgotten about it. I will say, this does remind me of that Quorum Hugger I filmed a few years ago in a house at my college. That fan has since been thrown away in a dumpster. I tried to save it, but I saw it underneath some plywood, and it was completely flat and crushed and snapped. So yeah, just destroyed in every conceivable way, other than being set on fire. So yeah, that's a little unfortunate, but it's not like it was a super collectible fan anyway. And I feel like it's something you could probably still get. And they put up nothing else in that spot as far as I know. They actually gutted the house and got rid of the second floor, and I think they opened it up and made it one big room. Very unique, very cool looking. I think they wanted to make it like a little gathering spot or something like that. Spin down is pretty good for what it is. I've had the fan running and I've oiled the bearings, so it is a little better than it probably would have been. All right. And now 0 to high. Very gentle fan, I think is a great word to describe it. Gentle but effective. I know some of you are probably going to be a little upset that I replaced the Casablanca Delta with this, but there's a good reason for that. There's nothing wrong with the Delta, but thanks to the SMC M48, which finally returned, there could have been a serious problem. This fan hangs much higher than the other industrials I had here, and it would have essentially snapped the blade off when it was running. Luckily, I stopped it and saved my Casablanca Delta. But yeah, there it is, just fine. I may relocate it, or who knows, we'll see what happens. Or maybe I'll hang another Casablanca you guys haven't seen. But for now, there you have it, the NuTone Hug the Ceiling fan. Thanks for watching.